Okay, so this is actually kind of a relevant to current stuff video. It's my my review, kind of pseudo review of How to Train Your Dragon 3. So spoilers if you haven't seen it yet. Spoilers if you haven't seen any of them, because I might touch on little things from all of them. But I liked it. I really liked it. I've liked all of them though. I have to admit, the first one, just by the name of it, I hadn't planned on liking it. And then I watched it, and I was like, for what it was, that was spectacular. And I went on to watch the second one. It was very good too. It was, I don't want to say it was better or worse than the first one. I would say it was the same. And honestly, it feels like they've carried over everything now, all the way to the third one. It was very well done. One of the things that I appreciate that I haven't seen many reviews of it, read many reviews of it, whatever, that the ending was kind of abrupt. I like that. I really, really like that. I hate it when they get too damn complicated at the end, especially of animated movies, when they have to explain just a ton of stuff. No. I really liked the way it was very quick, very concise, boom, wham bam, thank you, hiccup. Done. And yeah, so and this one, it's kind of, I like it too because it's only a 1 year jump. Between 1 and 2, I believe it was 5 years. And between 2 and 3, it's only a 1 year jump, and I like that. I think that made more sense to me. Why Hiccup and everyone wasn't a lot older. Why some things have changed, but not all of them. It seems like they learned from the last one. Hiccup now has, like I said, spoilers here, people, spoilers. Hiccup now has armor made from dragon scales that is fireproof, and I like that because that's a pickup from the last movie. If you remember, it was Drago. He had something kind of similar, and they learned from that. Hell, they even actually full-on name-dropped Draco, so I like that too. One of the things I did not like that I thought was maybe a bit of a continuity error, which I know they weren't thinking about it then, but it is how all of a sudden that Stoic was looking for the hidden world. Didn't buy that. Didn't completely buy that, because why? So he didn't want to get there. So for the same reason Hiccup did originally, was they didn't want to go and live there with the dragons. He wanted to seal it off. And when we're actually introduced to what is I guess the entrance to the hidden world in How to Train Your Dragon Hidden World, there's no way he could have done that. He could have stuffed every Viking, living or dead, in Berk into that hole, and it would have done nothing to plug that hole. So, I mean, there's that. I do like the way that in the end, only the dragons went to the hidden world. That was very smart. I honestly was, as they were first flying through the hidden world and showing it to everyone, I was saying to myself, there's no way at all that humans could live down there. There's nowhere to build. There's no, and then I also like the way the fact that they actually confirmed the fact that all the dragons seeing humans, they wanted to kill them, because that's the way it would be, because they've never seen humans before. So that was smart. I really enjoyed that. Let's see, what else did I enjoy about this movie? I enjoyed that. Well, it was a bit of a logic hole to me, is how just randomly they had a female Night Fury. No one's seen Night Furies in, let's say, 6 years at least, because from the first movie to the last one, it's been 6 years, and no one's seen Night Fury, and yet they had a Night Fury, a female Night Fury, Light Fury, whatever you want to call her. They had her, and it was the one dragon they missed freeing. More than a little contrived, but okay. I mean, you gotta look over at some things and everything you like. but I didn't think that was quite well done. I liked the little time skip at the end, where after the marriage, it fast forward to the future with Hiccup and Astrid having the two kids, and then going sailing looking for the. Not know if they were specifically looking for the lost world, or more just hoping to see a dragon, because all the generation of Hiccup's kids and the newer generation in Newburgh, you gotta remember, they'd never seen dragons before. To everyone else, they were very, very commonplace, but after they left, all these new kids were only had stories of dragons. Why do you think they were so terrified when they actually did see Toothless, and it looked like Toothless might actually try and friggin' blow a hole in Hiccup like he did his dad, and the kids are like, well, I'm about to watch my dad get eaten. I wonder how many psychiatrists there are in Burke. And then it doesn't happen, and then all of a sudden they're flying on the dragons again, and I was like, that's taking a little bit of a backward step in dragon rights, if you ask me. But whatever. I thought it was a cool ending. They seem to have definitively ended it, so here's hoping that they stick to their guns there and don't pull whatever the hell's happening with Toy Story. Yikes. But no, I really enjoyed How to Train Your Dragon 3. Now, the only way I could see, and I don't want to give them ideas, but in a sense I was thinking about this as I was walking back from the movie. I was thinking to myself, if they ever, what I could see them doing, and it's not a direct sequel, but it would be very interesting, nonetheless, would be in a few years, what I would be interested to see if they could pull off. Now, this is the thing. It's whoever they get to make this would be the key about whether or not this would work, and whether or not it would piss off all the How to Train Your Dragon fans out there. Is I would wonder if they would ever think about making a How to Train Your Human movie, and make the entire thing from a dragon's perspective. And instead of setting it in the time of the Vikings, set it in like Victorian England, where dragons have been stories for years and no one believes they really exist anymore, and have a dragon, maybe some relative of Toothless, just saying, leave the hidden world when he's not supposed to, and go and try and capture you and have a human pet. And bring him back to the Lost World and go, look what I found. Can I keep him? That's out there, but it's just my thoughts on it. It's the only way I could see them making even a semi-sequel and having it work. But, like I said, just my thing. But yes, like I said anyway, so, yeah, the weird, creepy part about this movie, though, that I did not like, was the way that Snotlout seems to be trying to get into Hiccup's mom's pants a little bit. That was weird. Not only is she Hiccup's mom, she's a widow, and everyone watched her husband die, and Snotlout now, instead of even wanting Kenneth or Roughnut or Toughnut or whatever the hell their names are, instead of wanting her, now he seems to have switched over to wanting Hiccup's mom, and I can't get over. That's too weird. Very, very weird. The other weird thing is the fact that I can't remember what he did, or I know he pissed a lot of people off, but T.J. Miller is not one of the twins anymore. And I have to admit, I miss his voice was better than the person that they got to replace him. Not sure who it was. I mean, they did okay, but it was definitely a hit to the entire thing for me that T.J. Miller was not the voice of them anymore. But anyways, though, quick little video here about my review of How to Train Your Dragon 3. I highly recommend it, child or adult. The next movie I want to see is Captain Marvel, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to see that for a while, but you never know, I guess. Anyways, to the 4 people that watch this, thank you for watching. And if you have any comments or want to ask me anything or tell me I'm an idiot, I'm not used to that at all. Don't know what you're talking about. Feel free. Thanks for watching, and video over.